thought you were all here, but you weren't. That was me clicking the wrong buttons. But we're here now, and we are really excited about the match. Really excited about this matchup, the way the two of them are. It's so historic. It's so historic, isn't it? I'm just going to check that we're definitely live before we. But we will carry on. Dan, tell us about it.
Yes, good morning, everyone. We are still smiling after yesterday's sort of momentous occasion, really, especially from Alex Eala's point of view. She would not have been able to envisage sharing the same court as Venus Williams as a child. When she was born in 2005, Venus was really entering the peak of her powers, winning major tournaments all over the globe. And here we are 21 years later, and Venus finally shared a court in the same match as her doubles partner. And there was really a kind of lots of actually images of both of them where you could just see all over Alex's face how much it meant to be partnering Venus Williams. And of course they won. It was a bit of a mixed bag from their opponents. Understandably, they were playing at a much higher level. So as I said at the start, I really thought Alex and Venus would come through that match. It was a good match to have because they could just work out how they were going to play together, go through and just get comfortable together, which actually they seemed to do very quickly. They were smiling and laughing, and there was good communication, which is key at doubles, pretty much from the word go. And in the end, despite a few little hiccups, they were never really threatened. Got a little close at the end of the second set, but really they were comfortable winners. And now, having hit lots of make a lot of shots and play at the net player, they'll be conscious that Venus might, at her age now, her reactions be a bit indifferent. Yesterday was the same. There were quite a few volleys that
Don't worry,
Venus missed.
you're fine.
And she'll need to tighten up on her net play. In terms of Alex's game, I thought she looked very good. I think she was being very respectful of Venus and just waiting to be instructed, really.
This is the type of baseless.
So Venus was taking the lead a lot in terms of who was serving first, which side of the court they were going to take the sudden death deciding point deuce points. Venus was taking the lead. Today they're going to have to be very much match tight, and it could be each set could come down to just 1 or 2 points, and so those loose shots they'll just have to avoid making. Otherwise these matches will be over very quickly. There isn't much room to recover at doubles because it's much harder to break serves and get into a rhythm, because you're just getting a chance to serve 1 in 4 games. And in fact, that's probably why Alex is not really putting too much demand on her body. Yesterday, she only served four times in the whole match, and that just shows you how little they were.
4 games.
Four times she served in the match across 2 sets, and that was because Venus served first and then chose to serve first again in the second set. So Alex's pressure on her serve is much lower than in a singles match. In a 3-set singles match, Alex might serve 15 to 20 times.
Wow.
Yesterday, or in any doubles really, Alex is only going to have to serve 4 to 6 times. So that just shows you the difference there. Right, Katie, are you back with us?
I am back with you. Luckily, you've got your producer here. See, he just has to talk. I have to do everything else. It's tricky. But it's so good to see you. And I'm just really excited about this matchup. I love this picture. It's this one. I love this one. Look at that. Look at the faces. Look at the face. Just love that faces, that strength, that fighting spirit, that the mantle, the mother and daughter, the sort of mantle being passed down to the next generation, really. And I just love the joy when they won, the expressions on their faces and the way they were so together. It was just such a joy to watch. I really loved it. And I'm excited for today because, well, I just love watching them play with such freedom, such enjoyment, such pleasure. And it's only going to be, 17 minutes and they're coming on. So you've had your working day today. We're starting our working day here, except for you're in California. Now that's a completely different time. Hello, Music Ramblings. Good to see you. I'm not sure how fast the updating is going on at the moment. So I think you guys might be a little bit behind us in terms of timing, but that doesn't make any difference because we all get there in the end. But yes, it's 5 p.m. Philippines time is when it starts. And because it's the first match of the day, there won't be any issues with having to wait for anyone else. Thank goodness, because we always wait for so long, don't we? And because it's not raining in Berlin, Bad Homburg, we don't have to wait for that either. So we really will be 10 o'clock. I think it's safe to say.
Well, yes, they're on the stadium court as well, so I think there'll be good coverage.
So do you guys get to see the stadium court? Is Blast TV showing it or not? I don't know. I didn't mean that question mark, Music Ramblings. I was asking you a question, so I put a question mark on. I know that yesterday you were having trouble seeing it on another screen, but maybe because it's the second round, Blast TV might show it. You never know. With any luck,
They're just more cameras on the centre court, so they'll have access to coverage.
Good. I'm glad. That's excellent. And I think from what we asked yesterday about working days, and most people seem to work until 5:30. So it might be that there's half an hour with people just sneak peeking on their phones from behind the coffee maker or at the water cooler. And then at 5:30, everyone will pile in, hopefully, to see match. Hello, Music Ramblings. And hello, Enriquez from California. That's lovely to see you. Starts at 5 o'clock. Noel Gradfalfa. And Noid is in. Noid is in from Iriga City. Absolutely. The Ding Dong Army. They will show it on Blast. Good. Yes, because it's on centre court. That's excellent. And yes, I think the internet's hopefully getting a bit better now.
So from Venus Williams' perspective, this is very much a warm-up event. Hard to sustain regular match practice when you're kind of playing in and out, reliant on wildcards. And that has been Venus Williams' season. Her world ranking is way down, and so she has to rely on invitations to play. And so it's been a bit stop-start, but I think at her time of life, she's actually quite happy with a part-time status. But of course, she has got a wildcard into the Wimbledon doubles alongside her sister next week. So Venus is very much warming up with that in mind. She will be looking to do well in the doubles next week with her sister at Wimbledon. Her sister Serena has a wildcard in the singles, but Venus is not playing the singles. So it will be important that Venus gets a few matches under her belt this week. She nearly won her singles, actually. It went right to the last couple of points in the final set tiebreak against Bagu in the singles, the first round, as she had a wild card. Bad Homburg gave her a wild card for the singles here. So she's getting a lot of good match practice this week. And they may actually be quite happy if they won today. Sometimes in the week before a Grand Slam, players are a little bit tentative in terms of how much success they really want. Some players like to be busy. They don't like the blank days before the big event, and other players like to be really well rested and it's really a personal choice. But definitely at 46 years of age, she will benefit from some regular tennis if she's going to do well at Wimbledon. So I'm sure they'll be up for winning this match. It's going to be a challenge to beat the number 2 seeds. These two have won Queens only a few weeks ago. Olivia Nicholls and Mihalikova have won at this level. So they're a very, very, very competitive doubles pair. They've been in finals as well. So they're having a good season, and they're inside the top 30 in the world. And that is a very respectable ranking. Alex and Venus have to just play a very secure game, and they're very capable of it. It's just when those 30-all points come up, or deuce, which is a sudden death point in doubles, when those points happen, then they've got to be match tight and not be wasteful. They can't be kind of 50-50 today. Venus a little slow to react on some shots, understandably, yesterday. Alex and Venus working out their partnership. Venus very much taking the lead. Today, I would hope that first match benefits them and they're a bit more match tight, as I said, from start to finish in this match, because they cannot afford just to be a bit rusty for even 1 or 2 games, because that could be the difference.
Well, also she'll have some confidence, won't she? I mean, Alex needs confidence because she's young. Venus needs confidence because she's a bit older, really. People, she'd be conscious of people saying, "Oh, you're a has-been, you can't play," or you know everything about tennis, but we don't need you to play now. And it's lovely to know that after yesterday's game, they've both got confidence, and I suspect they're going to come on really pumped, really excited, and so that's what I'm excited about seeing today. And both of us, we are, you see in the background, of course, we're always a few days ahead in terms of thinking about what's happening for the next tournament, writing things for videos for you for the next tournament, and of course it's Wimbledon coming up, so we're packing our tent, packing our sleeping bags, trying to make it as small as possible so that it's not too heavy to carry. Got everything that we're going to need for showing you whatever we can. And we've got our in fact the flags haven't come yet. Got some little wavy flags, because the big one is too big for Wimbledon. They won't let us in with it. We'll have it by our tent. But hello, Carlos Salunan. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Now, look, you're going to have to explain to me, how come there are so many cities inside Manila? I am really ignorant. I thought Manila was the city. And now you're saying you're from Mandaluyong City in Manila. So is it, but because it's grown so much, there's lots of cities within the city? Because we're coming in January, end of January, to Manila, and we're all super excited. We have, from the group, we have Erlo Bonales, who will be our driver. He's going to be our driver whilst we're in Manila, which is so exciting. And yesterday they were saying, "Tell us your flight number and we'll collect you from the airport." And so we're just going to have so much fun. I think every city we go to, we'll come on, we'll put a post on and we'll say, "We're in this city. Come meet us in Jollibees. Bring your tennis rackets. We'll play." That'll be fun, won't it? Thank you, Carlos. Excellent coverage. I'm so glad you got it all going there. There's more of you coming in the room, I think, as you're all starting to finish work. Metro Manila has lots of cities, including Manila. Oh, thank you, Ernesto Reyes. I'm sure you're related. Are you very good at pool, at snooker? Because it was Reyes, wasn't it, who beat our Steve Davis. So there you go.
So from Alex's point of view, I think it's occupying her time. This is the best way for Alex to occupy her time leading up to Wimbledon. I think it's a massive plus that she's got this really huge positive distraction in this lead up to Wimbledon. this year she'll be coming into Wimbledon feeling like she can win matches, whereas last year she would have just been taking it all in. Whereas we're waiting on the draw tomorrow, but assuming she doesn't pull out Serena Williams, she's likely not to be on centre court as a seed. She won't play another seed, so the big names will be avoided, which is a good thing. So the only big names outside of the top 32, Serena Williams would be a draw, which would mean that Alex would play on centre court. But I suspect this year she's focused on winning matches. And so sometimes it's good just to have a nice, relaxing few days without being under the spotlight. So some players are at Wimbledon now and they're practicing and they're preparing, but the world's media will be arriving and they're under the spotlight, and there'll be cameras and newspapers, etc., looking to take photos. So for her to be in Germany is not a bad thing, actually. She's keeping out of the way, occupying herself with this doubles, and she won't then get to London until this weekend, which I think is a good thing. And the other good thing is she's testing out her arm in a much sort of gentler way. So she'll be going through each day, getting good feedback from how her body's responding to the doubles, and that will hopefully breed confidence when she goes onto the court next week for her first round in the singles. And we're hoping that Alex has got a really good shot at winning her first two matches next week, getting to the third round, and then that would be a big match against a potential top seed from 1 to 8, one of those 8 top seeds. So I thought it was a good sign yesterday that Alex's arm was not taped up quite as much. There was no taping around her elbow on the inside of her left arm, just some strapping on the left shoulder, that she seemed to be comfortable and showing less discomfort than she was at the weekend and in her singles match this week against Mertens.
Everyone piling in, all the old timers, all the people who've been with us for so long on this journey. It's been since February now. Well, it's always been since February, but it's incredible, isn't it? How amazingly you guys have just keep on coming back. It's just wonderful. Emil Damien, when is the schedule of the draw for Wimbledon? It is going to be at 10 o'clock UK time. That's 5 p.m. Philippine time, and you know what time it is in New Zealand where you are. And we're going to go live for it. Dan's going to, it's tomorrow, Friday. And so I am I'm having a haircut, and so we're going to have to do it in the middle of Bath, where I'm going to be having my haircut. But you guys are old timers. I don't know when you guys joined in terms of what number subs you were, but we are really getting really close now to hitting our 10,000 mark, which I'm just super excited by. And Dan has just about understood what it means. To be fair, I didn't know what it meant when you guys first started saying we're gonna be subbing you and things. Didn't know what it meant, but there you go. So yes, Wimbledon schedule Friday. We're traveling to Wimbledon on Monday morning. We're going to camp over Monday night. We're gonna go and have a cup of tea with my mum, and go park the car, go down to the campsite, put up our flag, put up our tents. We're with Dan's eldest, Jack, who's like a mini me for Dan. And we're going to have a little Filipino festival with our tent, and we've got some games. We've got some frisbee games, and we're not expecting rain, although I think the second night it might be quite light rain all night. So we'll have to work out what to do for that one. But never mind, it's all worth it. It's going to be fantastic, isn't it?
It's going to be very exciting, and we'll know more from the draw tomorrow, because that'll give me an idea where the tournament committee are going to schedule players.
Who are you hoping she gets drawn against? But I want you to put it in your comments who you're hoping she gets drawn against, because I think I'm hoping. I don't know. You see, half of me wants her to be drawn against Serena, because I think that would be such a lovely, fascinating, historic matchup, and I think Alex would win. But who do you guys want to be matched up with against in the first round? Who do you want?
I want someone who's a clay court specialist. So someone like, I don't know, Puntin Saver, although she's actually done okay on grass. But a clay court player who doesn't like grass, someone who's not even been on the grass this season, would be a good opponent. Give me a second and I'll tell you some examples of that.
Yes. Oh, you're here, Nathaniel. Good to see you. And you're not late yet. Not late. Don't we?
I mean, Magdalena Freck would be a good opponent. She's someone Alex has already played this season and beaten, but she's not really got a big game or likes the grass particularly. Nikova from the Ukraine, she's much more suited to clay. Alex has played her, but on grass, I think Alex would have no trouble with her. You've got Sui Jiang, of course, she's beaten already this season, beat her in Queens. There are lots of players in the top 100, if you look down, that Alex would fancy her chances of winning. Maya Joynt's on a terrible run of form. She's really struggling. That wouldn't be a bad draw. But we'll know definitely about 10:15, 20 past 10 in the UK, 15:15, 20 past 5 in the Philippines tomorrow, Friday. So I think any second now, the players will be coming out and we will have some action.
There you are. So there's the court. Quite a few people, considering it's not on yet. The ball boy's waiting there. The umpire's not there yet. Some of the other officials, I think I can see one or two other officials there. One looks like a linesman, but obviously isn't. Yes, Venus and Alex are crowd favourite. Absolutely. What's your theory why there are various Wimbledon winners over the past 10 years? Oh.
Yeah, we haven't had a repeat winner, i.e. someone who's won back-to-back Wimbledon since Serena in 2015 and 2016. Since then, there have been a different winner every year. So I might have got that a year out. 2016, 2017. But we've had 8 winners since, starting with a German, Angelika Kerber, right through to last year, where Iga Swiatek was actually the surprise winner. Even though she's very, very highly ranked in the world, that was a surprise. But different winners, primarily because grass is not played on all year round, and a lot of the players, when they grow up and are going from juniors and becoming professional tennis players, they have very little exposure to grass. And it's really from the end of the French Open, which is June the 5th, 6th, to really the second weekend in July. So it's five and a half weeks. Some players get less than a month if they're very successful at the French Open, and then they have a week off. It's just not enough time to invest a huge amount of effort to become really accomplished on grass. So it's always been the same. Very few grass court specialists. Interestingly, the Australian Open and the US Open, going back historically, used to be played on grass, and then they both became hardcourt events. The US Open first, but if you look at coverage of the Australian Open back in the 80s, it was played on grass, which is in my lifetime. So that's another reason. It used to be a more popular surface 50 years ago than it is today. And some of that is just really durability, and we've seen in the last few weeks how difficult it is to run tournaments on grass, because unless you've got the roof, it's very difficult to guarantee play when there's the weather about. So here we go. The players are coming onto court.
Aponi Pedro saying Olinikova. We've seen her in the doubles, haven't we?
No, she's the Ukrainian that Alex played on clay.
Oh yeah, that's right. And I had difficulty saying it then. And she
In
could be a
Strasbourg.
good first round opponent.
She would be on grass. Excellent opponent for
Yeah,
Alex.
good idea, Apo. Like it. Like it. So, these two in matching outfits, navy blue with white, looking lovely actually. Nice kit.
Yeah, they're...
And it's the same kit as
Yeah, it's just the difference between yesterday's opponents who were ranked outside the top 100 and these two ranked inside the top 30 and having won at Queen's.
So they're sponsored.
So they've got more brands and sponsorship invested in them.
Ah, Angeli's here. Good to see you, Angeli.
Alex and Velis are just sorting out their rackets and keeping their opponents waiting. Just like when you go for the weigh-in at boxing before the fight, there's certain bits of sort of psychology at play, even in these moments before they actually start hitting. And at the ball toss, players like to do certain behaviours.
Okay, so we're all good. I Am Vix has got it on Blast TV for the film, for the actual footage, and then you've got us on YouTube, and I'm just checking he's got his ding dongs for the good luck, and then we're absolutely all good to go. So who won the toss? Do we know?
I didn't see the coin land, Katie.
Didn't you?
No, I know.
I always think you know everything. Ah, now Alex has got a slightly different outfit on in that it's that nice pistachio green again, but it's got black edges around the arms.
But I will tell you as soon as I've...
Oh, hi guys. Hi, Amabel Faberez. Recently joined. Thank you for supporting Alex Eala. Oh, well, you recently joined. You're so welcome. We're a ding dong community. So please do grab a pack of ding dongs for the second set. That's our tradition. But otherwise, just take it easy, sit back, enjoy. Hope you've got one screen on Blast TV where they're showing the footage, and then you've got us where you've got Dan doing the scoreboard and the commentating, and me generally talking rubbish and writing to you in the comments, doing the tech. I'll show you.
It's a double act that works somehow.
Mainly. I'll show you this for anyone who hasn't seen it. There you are. If you're new here, that was us meeting Alex earlier this month. There you go. That was a quick one. I'll tell you the story later. Still warm up? Yes, still in the warm up.
Yeah, just warming up. Alex, again, no big tape around the inside of her left elbow. So that's the second match in a row where Alex hasn't had the extensive taping on her left arm that she was wearing in her singles matches. So that's more good news from my point of view. We're just seeing some stats here. Venus has actually won 22 doubles titles, as well
22.
as
10 before Alex was born.
Many more singles titles than that. But I suspect this is possibly her last year playing. She might play a little bit over through the winter. I think a lot will depend on how Serena's next few weeks go in terms of her tennis, because they're obviously going to play some doubles together. Now Serena has come back on tour. Serena playing first only a couple of weeks ago in Queen's. So they will have considered a little bit about their doubles playing together, and there's obviously the US Open, which is their home country, so they'll be keen to play doubles there, I would think, as well. So I suspect Venus is really committing to playing a bit more tennis right through to the US Open, and then she will drop off and play a lot less thereafter. So
Umpire is covered in tech. Gosh, I think we've got 2 laptops, 2 phones, a camera, all sorts going on here. But she's got the lines and the film footage and everything else as well. So, goodness me.
Alex and Venus have won the toss, so they are serving first. 33 degrees, but the good news is they're playing early compared with yesterday. This will be cooler than yesterday afternoon when they played at just gone 4 o'clock in Germany. It tends to get hotter around then than midday these days.
Yes, Angeli. The smiles between them. We've got a really nice picture here. This one, I thought that was just so lovely, wasn't it? Had to watch closely the highlights. The match, Alex's smiles endearing towards Venus. I think this one is just such a sweet picture. The strength, the history was wonderful. So, are we starting?
No, about 20 seconds to go.
Okay, so they're just practicing serves. The crowds are in, as you'd expect, for this historic match. And also it's morning, so it's not as hot. They were very hot last night. All you could see. I thought, oh, they're clapping all the way through the match, but they weren't clapping. They were waving their programs around their faces just to try and keep themselves cool.
So I suspect Venus will serve first, as she did yesterday. Take the lead there. She does have an excellent serve. A lot taller than Venus. Venus is a lot taller than Alex, and she has a very fluent service action. And here we go then. They're coming onto court. Let's see how they go against the number 2 seeds.
And Venus is serving.
It might be easier for me to refer to them as the number 2 seeds because Mihálikova's name's a bit of a mouthful.
See, it's harder than Osborne and Harrison.
But here we go then. Venus is starting. She'll be serving to Olivia Nicholls on the right side. And let's see if they get off to a good fast start. Perfect weather conditions. First serve hits the net. Second serve is good, and it's too good for the British reply. Olivia Nicholls could not get that serve back. Angling into the body on the backhand side, and she was not in a good position to return that. 15 love. Nearly 100-mile-an-hour second serve, which she'll go to again as that first serve catches the top of the net and deflects out. This time to Mihalikova, who's on the left side of their partnership, and it's a double fault, so we're at 15 all. Alex's job at the net is to try and find opportunities to intercept or put the ball away at the net. Good first serve this time at 15 all. Venus comes forward, up goes the lob. It's a good lob. Venus goes back, sends a lob reply, but that's gone long.
It's long.
And there's the artistry of a doubles pair who play regularly. They will use the lob. If you get the lob right, it's a really good shot in doubles because it forces the opponents who are on the attack to then retreat. And that's the best way of turning defense into attack at doubles. So this is now quite an important point. Second serve, 15-30. It's a good deep second serve. The opponents switch, but that has seemingly put Venus off, and her backhand goes long. And it's Venus Williams who started a little bit slowly. A couple of shots have gone beyond the baseline and a double fault, and it brings up two break points, not match points, 2 break points.
Match point would be a pretty quick match, wouldn't it?
And they do get the break of
Okay.
serve, and unfortunately, Alex and Venus have started a bit slowly. That last return, Alex had a chance with a high forehand volley, and in trying to angle it away, she's also caught the net, and a few errors, which is the type of tennis they're going to have to avoid. These two opponents will be much sharper today than their opponents yesterday. They will not be as intimidated because, as I've said, they played at the high level of a WTA 500 event all season, and so they're used to playing big names and players who play regularly on the singles tour.
Fun fact, I think that is the dress that I have seen is a possible idea for the one that Alex is wearing. Is I've seen online, but it could be AI rubbish, that she might be wearing that dress that she's got on today, but in white for Wimbledon. Alex yesterday's fangirling. Oh, killing to the max with the legend. Absolutely.
Mihalikova now serving with a break, having won that opening game. Alex, good return over the net player, and that's won the first point. So
well done, Alex. Come on.
The number 2 sees deploying the I formation, where the net player, the player in the front of the 2, stands crouched down low at the net. But Alex was wise to it and played a return over the net player's head for a clean winner. Love 15. Now serving to Venus Williams. First serve goes long.
I think we'll do some prayers now, shall we, people?
Venus was returning second serves really well yesterday. Her power is
okay, we're ready
still
now.
Very much a part of her game, both on ground strokes and her serve. But it's controlling that power.
That
that's
net
difficult.
girl is good.
Yeah, I'd like to see them return down the line. When a player's at the middle of the net, the actual space is actually down either side, and it's quite hard to get your head thinking unconventionally. But playing the cross-court return is sometimes susceptible to the net player, and that's what happened there. Good first serve, wins the third point, as Alex is pushed wide on the backhand side and her lob return goes too long, so we're at 30-15. So let's see if Venus goes down the line this time. She'll get a look at a second serve as that first serve goes out.
Oh, bless it. They look quite relaxed, don't they?
The Slovakian is serving. She's the taller player, the stronger serve. And there again, Venus goes cross-court. Alex doing well to recover.
Yes, doing very well.
Venus goes down the line, and that's better.
Yes.
Much better from Venus Williams. Good recovery play from Alex at the net. She defended 2 shots in quick succession, and then Venus played a good backhand down the line, which won the point. Yeah, doubles is a lot quicker in terms of a lot of the players at the front of the court, so you have to have good reactions, and Alex showed really good reactions there. 30 all, big point. First serve is good. Venus gets it back. Now Alex gets it back. Now
Go on, Alex. Oh.
Alex on the run there. They both ended up a bit too over on the same side of the court. And Alex covering Venus was exposed there, because in getting that last shot back, she then had to chase an angled volley, and it was just too much ground to cover. 40-30 in the second game. Another first serve goes wide, and Venus, if she can now get a good return, they can force a deciding point. That will help them forget their loss of serve in the first game. Second serve is good. Venus does go down the line. That's a much better return. Now Alex at the net. Alex has crossed over. Venus has to cover the open space. And
she did it.
She does that.
She did it really well.
Absolutely brilliant. Showing Venus still has some movement in her. Alex covered the net, but crossed with Venus, who then, with a running cross-court forehand, hit a great winning shot. And now this is a break point, but it's also a game point for the server.
Laban lang, Alex.
Deciding point. The returners get to choose which side. So Venus is taking this point on, as she did yesterday.
Isaba.
As Mihalikova takes her time, delivers a good first serve. Venus gets it back though. Now she gets a backhand. She goes straight down the middle, and it's a great
yes! Woo!
What a great
now
shot.
That is great on the scoreboard. Look at that scoreboard.
The last 2 points, Venus Williams showing her Grand Slam winning form with a great backhand down the middle. Too hot to handle for her opponents, and she won the last 2 points with some great shots. So we're right back where we should have been, not because both teams won their serves, but actually because both teams had a break of serve. But now Alex serving at 1 game all. Puts a lob up. And it's a
good, practically a body ball.
A good smash from the opponents. A bit of hay fever here.
Thank you for all the hearts and loves and clicky clicks on that live reactions. I know that the bot of YouTube loves to know that you're all enjoying yourselves and sends us more people.
Alex with a good first service. She stays back, and Nicholls makes the error off return. 15 all, 130 kilometers an hour. Alex taking some pace off that first serve, just feeling her way into this first service game. More important to get your first serve in at doubles. And there's the benefit of doing just that. Alex winning the 3rd point with another solid first serve. And Mihálikova's forehand goes long. Consistency is key, as Alex's parents are watching yet again.
Of course they are. Could you miss it?
Another good first serve. Alex getting all her first serves in. Return goes too close to Venus at the net, and she does the rest with a volley. 40-15. 2 points now to take the lead in this opening set. Having been 1 game behind, they've come back brilliantly to have a position now to take a 2-1 lead. There's an example of what I was talking about in terms of Venus's reactions at the net. Olivia Nicholls going straight down the line at Venus at the net on her return, and Venus's volley just goes long. 40-30. Now Alex going cross court in this key point. She goes down the line. Venus. Now Alex. Oh,
yeah!
Great play!
Yes!
Great play!
Yes!
Oh,
come on!
That was quick fire tennis.
That
ball was flashing over the net. And Alex finishes off the point with a flashing forehand cross-court winner. But there was lots of exchanges in that point. It was a long point, but Alex held her ground. She went cross-court, and then she went down the line. And then Venus retrieved a short ball before Alex put it into the tram lines for a winner. 2-1. Both teams playing good tennis, but it's Alex and Venus who look up for this. There's a fist pump, and they lead 2-1.
Well, this is, I mean, they're not meant to win. The statistics don't have them winning, but the legends do have them winning. The history books say yes. Oh, look at everyone. They're very hot there, and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning.
11:23 with them.
Okay, nearly midday. All right, then. Okay, so it's the Zenith. For anyone who's new in the room, whilst we have a changeover, please subscribe, obviously. We'd love that if you did. What have I got to show you? I will show you this little video of when we met Alex. This was fun. I think I can show you that one. Maybe go like that. There you go.
Hey, Alex, would it be weird to give you some ding dong?
Oh no! Amazing! Thank you. That's the best. Thank you so much.
YouTube channel which is
Oh, that's so cute.
All about me.
it's all about the WTA.
Okay.
But our fan base wants it to be all about you.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
yeah, all about you.
This
and
is
women's
incredible.
tennis.
I got this in Birmingham.
So,
Amazing.
Hey, ding
Of
dongs,
course,
that's
of course.
amazing.
Thank you.
I got them in Birmingham, and then we said, "Can we have a selfie?" And it went like this. Oh, I think they're playing again.
Okay, Olivia Nicholls' turn to serve, and she is the weakest of the 4 players when it comes to serving. Her serve is very, very breakable. So this is the game that Alex and Venus can really look to take advantage of. And as if to prove that point, Olivia Nicholls starts her service game with a double fault.
Wow. I mean, we don't want them to win from other people's double faults, but on the other hand, we wouldn't say no, thank you very much.
Yeah, she's played very little singles and became a double specialist very early on. Oh, well played, Alex. Can we get this point?
Yes.
Yes, they can.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
they
it
can't.
went into the net.
Oh, the bright sunshine and the yellow ball on the bright grass. Sometimes my eyes deceive me. But it just caught the net. I thought it was a mistake at the net, but it was actually the ground stroke before that caught the net. 15 all. So, yeah, she's not been able to make her way in singles and became a doubles player, mainly because her serve is just too weak. But Mihálikova's doing some good work at the net, and she's won the 3rd point there.
Hello, Exxon. Nice to see you.
Alex going down the middle, and a good short drop volley wins that 3rd point. Yeah, I think they've got to decide whether they're going to return cross-court or down the line. When their opponents are playing this I formation, they've got to stick to it, and that's a much better return. Going down the line is my advice. I'll say it again for those just joining us, because it gives you a clarity and a clear target, and if you can get anywhere near those tram lines, then the opponents are in trouble playing the I formation. And so it proved there. 30 all, good return. Now, can Alex find a similar return?
Yes, she can. Isabel.
She goes down the line, and it does win that point, and they have 2 break points here. First, this is a point which is 30-40, or the next point would be a sudden death deuce, and that's why I say 2 break points, because in effect, that's exactly the scenario, and this is a really positive moment. Having got in the lead for the first time, they can now consolidate the lead with another break of serve. But they won't win that one because Venus isn't able to get the serve back with any pace, and it's put away easily by the net player. So, will Venus take this return on? I'd like to see Alex have a few sudden death juices, but she's not. They've decided that it will always be Venus. So can she make a better job this time? Nicholls will be desperate to serve a first serve. She doesn't. So this is a second serve. Venus looking very focused. Mihalikova signaled to say she's going to cover the line. And let's see. She does cover the line.
Oh.
And it's a poor return, I'm afraid.
Oh,
that was
straight
a poor
into her.
return.
Oh dear,
And
okay.
it was the second return in a row where Venus went too high and the net players put it away for a winner. I'd
Yeah.
like to see them change it up. The reason I would suggest that is not actually being biased towards Alex. It's just that variety stops the predictability. And I think maybe that was a time to just mix it up there and give them a different look.
Also, Alex always does those very squash shots, doesn't she? Very flat ones. And Venus isn't doing that. But hey, Venus knows what she's up to. 30 years as a professional tennis player.
2 games all. Back to Venus serving.
Oh.
And a little bit hit and miss. She had those 2 great shots to get them the break back. And now we've had a run of points where Venus has been a little bit miss rather than hit. To win this match, she's going to have to be more hit than miss. Good first serve. And that return goes long. 15 all.
Come on, Alex. Come on, Venus.
Sometimes
Love
you
on
get very
Venus.
few shots individually in doubles. Sometimes you get a run of all the shots. Alex will put that one away. As
Yes!
the 1-2.
That's our girl.
Great first serve and then an easy put away at the net from Alex Eala, 30-15. Service speed 184 kilometers an hour. That's well over 110 miles an hour. It's effortless speed of on Venus's serve. Olivia Nicholls, a good 4 or 5 paces behind the baseline. Woo.
Wow.
And there.
That's the way to do it. Look at this.
Nicholls comes forward from her return and Venus just powers her forehand right down the middle.
Dispatched.
Absolutely nothing either net player could do except turn and say, oh, is that where the ball went? It happened that fast. 40-15. She'll get another first serve. Net cord gets in the way. Alex checks in with Venus. She says, I'm going to go there. And Alex says, okay. You're going to go there. Will it be an ace when she goes there? She goes straight at the opponent. That was the perfect body serve. For anyone wondering what a body serve is, that was a body serve. 184 kilometers an hour. For the second time in the game, and that went straight at the opponent, and they were just unable to get into control the return at all. 3-2, much better serving than Venus in that game.
I've seen more often than any other. I've seen over yesterday and today. I've seen a few times that happening to Venus, and I wonder if she's just saying, "Hey, don't do that to me," and they did it to her. She did it back. Because you don't often see those body balls, but I've seen a couple recently.
Yeah, Venus has still got the best serve against most players. And today she's got the best serve by some distance. But if you compared her serve with the top 100 players in the world, she'd have the best serve. Certainly over at least 90 of them. It's effortless, it's a very fluent action, and she's able to maximize her power. So that was 114 miles an hour serve, those last 2 first serves she did in that game.
Joseph Kabug is saying legends never fade at 46. It's the ding dong magic, says Cubs again. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. For the second set, we'll get those out.
So a close match this. Only good tennis will win you points today. The odd double fault, but apart from that, it's been good tennis that's won the points. But Alex and Venus serving first in this set means they have the odd game lead, and they'll get a second look at Mihálikova's serve, the Slovakian, the taller player of their team, serving from the far end. It's a good first serve. Alex gets it back. She goes cross court. Now she puts a lob up, but that's gone long, and it's first point to the number 2 seeds. As this set progresses, the tension will build.
I'm already tense. Do you guys feel confident? How do you feel? I'm happy.
First serve just missing. Second serve. All the players taking their time on their serves. They know the importance of their first serve, so they're taking the full 30 seconds. And that's why there's a sort of pause between each serve. Now she serves her second serve. It's long as well, and it's a double fault.
Shout out to John De La Rosa in Manila, in the Philippines. He's watching all the way. Well, thank you for coming watching with us. Oh, that guy's got a funny hat on. Got strawberries all over his cap. That would be cool for you for Wimbledon.
$15 Finally, a good first serve. Alex, great return. Now she'll get a short ball. She comes forward. All 4 players at the net. Now she's got...
yes, she got it back.
Lobs up. Nicholls goes for the forehand.
Venus
goes...
In or out? In or out?
Long.
Oh, great rally, though.
Alex scurrying to the back left corner of the court to retrieve a lob. Did ever so well to get it back into court. But Venus couldn't control her last forehand and it went long, 30-15. Very careful first serve is good, and that wins the point as Venus puts her back into the net. Serving has become more dominant after those first 2 games. Went to the returning team, 1 break each. Since then, the serving has been very solid. But that's a fantastic return from Alex Eala down the line, passing Nicholls, and she hardly saw it. It was all over before she'd even looked. 40-30.
Come on, Alex Laban. Venus just mishit it, really.
Yeah, the ball didn't come through onto the racket as she expected, and they hold serve, so we're at 3 games all. And
I'll go and get you some more water.
no, I'm okay. Thank you. Alex's turn to serve. The vital 7th game. Good first serve. Venus, doesn't put it away. Alex comes forward. That's the point that has gone the other way. It was a really good first serve. They hardly got the return back, but Venus, in trying to put the ball away, went straight back to Nicholls, who did well to get it back, and then they recovered the situation with a good forehand volley. It's that tight match tightness at volleying. Sometimes getting the angle helps put your volley away. second point. And it's just gone long. Their return just gone long. So good news, 15 all. Alex first serve goes long.
Come on, Alex.
Second serve is good. She stays back. She goes to the net.
Oh!
There, the vulnerability. Venus struggling to react at the net. It's understandable, but it is causing her difficulties when the net player on the other team is getting the volleys back. Venus just a bit slow to react. And we're at 15:30. Alex is going to need to find...
Come on, our girl Alex. Laban lang.
Good serves now. It is a better first serve.
Into the net.
And we're back to 30 all.
That'll do. Well done, our baby girl. Playing with her mum, Venus. Having fun. It is a pleasure for them to play doubles, isn't it? It's less stressful than the singles. I like that.
First serve is good. It goes to Mihálikova's forehand. She'll go back to that side. Both players at the back of the court, hitting cross court. And
out!
Venus goes for the interception and leaves the line wide open. Mihalikova raises her eyebrows because she went for the open space, but she forgot to put the ball in court and it went way over the baseline. So Venus escapes there because she went a bit early, but it didn't do any damage. And they're 40-30. Alex has a chance to close out this vital 7th game and take the lead once more at 4-3. She'll serve to Nicholls' forehand. Now she goes cross court again to Nicholls' forehand. Now she'll go back to Nicholls. And Venus, too big a gap, I'm afraid. And we're at the deciding point, and they're going to take it on the deuce
Sudden
side.
death deuce.
So it is a break point, but it's also a game point. And if Venus is going to move at the net to intercept, she has to time it right. Otherwise, you leave that big yawning gap, and that's what happened there. Come on, Alex, then. Nice first serve here. She does. Cross-court return. Nicholls looking to the interception. Up goes the lob. Alex will get a short ball. She needs to come to the net, I feel.
Oh, did it go in the net?
It went in the net, and they've lost that game.
Bless her.
And the more accomplished doubles partnership in terms of knowing which way they're moving. Venus looking a little bit isolated at the middle of the net there. Alex trying to do some damage from the back of the court. And if you're being brutally honest, it's just the difference between a regular pair and a pair that's trying to learn each other's instincts on the court.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay.
Venus really is stranded at the net. She's not really agile, and her reactions aren't as quick as they need to be regularly intercepting at the net. And either Alex has to come to the net or Venus needs to stick one side, so there's a bit more open court for Alex to hit into. There, Alex was trying to hit a cross-court winner, but she also had to avoid Venus's back, who was standing fairly central in the net. It's just getting used to each other.
And whilst they're on the change around, if you're here, you're sitting at the edges, not quite joining in yet, you're very welcome. It's lovely to have you with us. And we do appreciate a little subscribe, just so we can keep in touch. And because we do the live commentaries, we do videos before and after every match, and we are building this lovely supportive community for Alex where there is no AI rubbish and there is no negativity. We're realistic, we're not negative, and we are a big support for her. We also cover other WTA players and all the way through the WTA tournaments. So any particular matches you'd like to see and watch along for, just pop it in the comments and we'll have a go. We certainly do the finals of most events. So please subscribe if you can. Don't have your adobo chicken without the rice.
Okay, come on then, Alex and Venus, see if you can get this break back. Nicholls now serving and misses her first serve. This is a good chance. They've got to take advantage of every service return this game. Nicholls' second serve to Alex, who hits cross court. And Nicholls puts it wide.
Into the audience.
And that's an exact example of what I was wanting. If I was coaching, got to take advantage of the opponent's weaker serve every time it comes up, every 4 games. Really focus in and make each return count. Love 15.
Oh, that girl at the net's very good. Very quick.
It's the 3rd return in a row from this side when Nicholls is serving that Venus has gone straight down the middle at the net player, and they're waiting and they put away the easy volley. For me, I'd be saying, Venus, just stick to a return down the line, and Alex, keep on doing what you're doing, and I think they'd have more success. But it's the consistency from the number 2 seeds that's at the moment giving them the edge as Alex goes wide with a return. You've got to build pressure, and your best way of doing that is being in each and every point. And this is not a fast serve, so there's no problem getting your racket on this serve and getting your racket on to return the ball. It's just how well they can direct the returns. So let's see which way Venus goes this way. I hope she doesn't go just down the middle. She tries to go down the line, but the serve was long, so it's a second serve.
Laban, Alex. Laban, Venus.
And
I've seen that shot before.
If you're watching, you will be a little bit, well, tired of seeing the same return. I'm not quite sure why Venus keeps going down the middle. She did so well with that down the line shot in the earlier in the set where they broke serve.
Come on, this one, Isabel.
But they lost their way in that game, I'm afraid. And the returns didn't come. And Alex and Venus now with it all to do in this first set. They're trailing 5-3.
Is it Venus to serve?
And it's Venus to serve.
Venus to serve. Now, this could work. Come on. Let's keep the energy up. Let's keep on praying for them. Let's keep on screaming for them. Was that net?
So Venus gets another first serve. Last time she won her serve easily with some really good, powerful first serves. And she's got her first serve in here. She comes forward, but she's gone long with her forehand. And she's just missing, I'm afraid, at the moment.
It did look like a bullet, and she prepared for it, and she took her arm back, and she wound it up. And
controlling the power is the key part of the shot, really. She's looking very serious. But another first serve just misses. Oh. Nicholls gets a volley back from what looked like Alex was going to win the point.
yes!
They do win the point eventually as Nicholls goes turn to go long.
Come on!
But they're the number 2 seeds. Good doubles. They're trying to play as a pair, and wherever possible, they're joining up at the net. This time, Nicholls' approach going long. 15 all. Venus serving, and Nicholls nets 30-15.
Oh, Nicholls next.
No, Mihalikova. You're right. I got it wrong.
No, actually, I thought it was Eala who'd done it, so I'm pleased that it was this side of the net that went in.
The Slovakian couldn't manage the return. She's not reading Venus's serve, which is one good thing. Second serve, 30-15. Venus serves. Nicholls forehand reply. Venus will go cross court. Nicholls into the net. Two points to reduce this to just one game at 5-4.
Come on, let's do it. 2 points. 1 point.
They only need 1 point, but they've got 2 chances, 2 points, 2 game
I get
points.
it, yeah.
Venus will come forward, rallying from the back of the court. Alex will go straight at Nicholls. Good reactions from Nicholls. And she manages to get that very hard shot of Alex's back, and Venus puts it in the net, 40-30.
Okay, second chance. Come on, girls. Let's sort this out now, because I don't think my heart's got a
deciding point.
Sudden death juice in it.
Yeah, good reactions from the net player there. And they do a lot of work on that. Fast reactions at the net. Alex went hard at Nicholls, but she managed to get it back. And Venus couldn't follow up. So now, second serve now, 40-30. They'll want to win this game as a minimum. Short forehand now for Venus, but she misses, and it's really
no. It's okay because we won the last time we had this.
It's really a case of
let's have a little prayer around the world, shall we?
Bag.
There's a lot of you all over the
saying
world.
It, but Venus, great shots and then some poor shots, and the mixed bag is difficult to compete with because you can never get enough of a run of good points to actually convert into games and sets.
Chin up, mate.
She's got to start being more consistent. Can she do it here? Serving to Nicholls. First serve goes in the net. Needs a good second serve. And I'm afraid she's double faulted, and that's the first set goes to Nicholls and Mihalikova.
Oh.
It was a set that was actually came down to just a few points. Alex and Venus can definitely still win this match. But Venus has to become more consistent. And then we could go to a deciding match tiebreak. So this is going to be all on Venus's racket in this second set. If she can just up her level and be more consistent, I have every confidence this match can go to a match tiebreak. Very little in that match. There was a deciding juice point on Alex's serve at 3 games all, and then that last game Venus was 40-15 up, and somehow the errors came and the game turned to their opponent. So those 2 games made the difference, and instead of Venus and Alex being 5-4 up, they went from 3 all and lost those last 3 games, and it was 6-3 to the opponents. So really just 2 points really, and
it's ding dong time.
We can change it up. We can do a whole lot better in this second set.
I'm going to go and get some water and some ding dongs, because that's what we need.
Some of Venus's big shots came early on in the set. She hit 2 very, very big ground strokes to help win the second game, and a couple of spectacular shots in the midpoint of the set. But when it came to the end of the first set, that's sadly when Venus's misses came, and basically came at the wrong time. So Mihalikova and Nicholls will start the second set, courtesy of breaking Venus's serve. So they'll be serving first in this second set. And it will be interesting to see if there are any changes in this second set. It's very difficult for Alex to take an even hand in discussing tactics and how they play. She's obviously having to take the lead from Venus on the court with the decisions they're making during the match. Mihalikova then, starting the second set from the far end. She goes wide to Alex's backhand. Alex cross-court return. Goes long with the volley. So first point to Alex and Venus. Can they build some momentum? Try and get a run of points now. The way they do that on return is they make every return. Love 15, now serving to Venus. Gain. The opponent's choosing to play the I formation with the net player in the middle of the court at the front and the server at the back. What they're going to do is they're basically going to split either that way or that way after the serve. They go back more conventionally now. Second serve, Venus goes cross court and the volley goes wide, and that's a much better reply. Oh no. My eyes deceive me for the second time. It's the bright sunshine. I apologise. It's 15 all. Venus's return didn't quite clear the net. First serve goes long.
Shout out from Japan. Hello, Tony. Thanks for coming along. God. Ding dong snack.
A lot of discussion before this second serve. Staying in the middle, which way will they split? They don't need to split because it's a double fault. And Venus now, really, come on Venus. I'm desperately willing you to find your better tennis now. Had a run of games where, if you're being honest, she's been struggling. Needs to pick it up here. Give Alex a look at a break point.
Yes, yes, gimme. Oh, that was good tennis.
Yeah, both opponents at the net, and they defended well there. Venus did make her opponent player return. Two good volleys there. Alex then came across to cover the short ball, but again Nicholls was there on the backhand volley, and the open court was volleyed into 30 all.
Oh, there's flies there.
Taking her time, quite a delay before she serves, but she finally serves and just misses into the tram line. So Alex moves forward for this second serve. I'd like to see them both end up at the net a little bit more consistently. Alex and Venus, it'll give me the impression they're playing doubles together rather than two players on the court at the same time playing singles.
Oh, long.
Wild return, I'm afraid. Come on, Alex. Come on, Venus.
Hello, Maria from Singapore. Thanks for joining. We've got people all over the world. How lovely.
They've gone a bit quiet. We need to see a few smiles. We need to see a few fist pumps.
Maybe if we do it, they'll do it. If we do it, you, and me, and him.
40-30. First serve misses. And finally, the second serve comes. Venus does go down the line.
Yes,
Well,
that's it.
well done, Venus.
Come on now.
That is the play. She takes the deciding point. She does go down the line. It is the play when the opponents are playing the I formation. If you hit a good return down the line, you go very, very strong favourites to win the point, and that's what happened there. Can she repeat it? Break point chance, deciding point. This will change the momentum. This will give them a boost. But unfortunately, Mihalikova finds a good first serve, and the net player puts the volley away, and they have not managed to wrestle the momentum, and it's one game and one set to Mihalikova and Nicholls.
Very close though. I think there's a chance that they can. Well, they'll get the next one. It'll be 1-1, won't they?
Yeah, we're just trying to shift the momentum at the moment. Is with the number 2 seeds. Alex and Venus are trying to get it back.
Shall we have a little prayer, everybody? Shall we pray? I think so. Okay, so everybody around the world, let's encapsulate the whole world with prayers for them, and then they'll feel it in their hearts. Okay, I think that'll do it.
So Venus serving again first. So this time, the way it's fallen, Venus is serving from this near end. Oh no, far end. Beg your pardon.
Yes,
But
Ernest,
doing
get your ding-dongs out.
exactly like they did yesterday. Taking the lead at every opportunity, and that's a better volley.
Beautiful. Well done, Alex. She took that one, didn't she?
Angled it away.
Lovely angle.
Didn't go back towards the net player. Angled it away into the tram lines. A much better direction.
Hello, Eric from Japan.
Now they switch, and that's
there
better
you
for
go.
Venus. Controlling her power, not going for absolute maximum speed.
Can the Japanese please stay in the room, because you seem to be lucky.
Forcing the opponents to play shots from awkward positions. Long may it continue. 30 love. Second serve now. Is good. Cross court forehand reply from the opponents, and Venus nets 30-15.
I'm enjoying this. These are nice. There's no nuts in these.
Good.
Yeah, snacks. You might enjoy them. You want some? He doesn't eat.
I'm not going to, because I'll get one stuck while I'm talking, so that will be something I'll do after this game.
Okay.
30-15. Venus serves. Good first serve. Now backhand cross court. Alex tries to intercept at the net.
Oh no!
Again. That's something which, when you play regularly on doubles, you get the timing right. Here she's moved before the opponents hit her forehand, and Nicholls sees her move and then is able to go down the whole of the
So that's about timing.
left side of the court into the open space. 30 all. Yeah, it's just a timing feeling.
Okay.
When you move.
Out. Okay, good. We're on the up now here, people.
Venus plays 2 good forehands, and Mihalikova sends her last forehand long. Venus not enjoying the movement today. I think most of us of a similar age, or have been 46, will recognise that getting up after playing 2 matches this week and not feeling stiff and being loose enough to play again is difficult.
Oh, that was a tough rally.
And
Here we back another sudden death juice. They're kind of exciting, these things, but I'd like us to win them, please.
yeah, this is the 4th one that we've had since 3 all, and Venus and Alex have lost the last 3. But this time on Venus's serve. It's a good serve. Good return. Oh dear.
Oh.
And there's the example of timing your run to intercept the volley. Mihalikova going across and taking the volley and Venus's last shot out of the air and putting it away.
They're dangerous at the net, aren't they, these two?
And they're just being too solid and too streetwise in terms of doubles today. And my fear is being realised in that their doubles experience would be too telling today. Alex and Venus just have to play mistake-free, really, and it's not quite happening yet.
What was that?
And Alex's return goes long at the start of this third game. And we just have to see if they can play some good points now and see if they can build from there.
Because they're not going to give up. They're going to fight till the end.
One good point. Sometimes in doubles you have a fantastic point. It ends with a great shot. And that can just spark them into life. And they'll all be smiles again. For this doubles pair, these number 2 seeds, they're not playing singles. This is their this is their only job, and every win is very different for them. It's their income. Whereas Alex and Venus, this is very much more in the having fun category. So that's also a factor today.
It will be.
Second serve, 15-all. Let's see if Alex here can hit a really good return. She doesn't need to. It's a double fault, so 15-30.
Okay.
We're waiting for the spark, the reignite, to reignite. Can Venus reignite here? Just turn on a switch. Shift this all up. 2-1 at the change of ends would be absolutely fine. We'd be back on serve.
Yeah. Oh,
she's just not finding her range. Another forehand goes long.
come on.
As I see it, it's really, I really want them to do well. I want Venus to do well, especially. But it's just not happening from Venus's side of the net, I'm afraid. And it's putting pressure on Alex. She's having to do more of the work. 30-all. That's a good return. Now she'll get a forehand. Alex comes forward. She hits a good forehand. Now she goes down the line with a backhand. Now cross court with a forehand. Now with a backhand volley. Oh, it's a good volley. Now she'll go cross court.
Yes! That was the magic of Alex Eala.
That's the spark, folks. That's what we've been waiting for. That was 5, 6, 7 shots, all from Alex's side of the net. She was playing all the shots and she finished with a cross-court backhand winner from an acute angle from Nicholls. And there's the first fist bump and a bit of a spark. Will that ignite Venus Williams? That's what we want. Alex doing her best to ignite her partner.
Yes.
It only takes 1 point.
Come on.
That might have been the point. Break point now. Venus goes down the line. That's a better return. Now Alex goes cross court. Really good depth. Now Venus goes to the net player. Alex will... And...
It
don't believe
hit
it.
the cord.
Oh,
that was just unlucky. Great play, just unlucky.
it's a good point. I thought that had won the point, but it caught the top of the net and it left an easy put away for Mihalikova. Very unlucky, but they'll get another chance.
Another sudden death juice. Have you got it in you?
This is the 5th one since 3-all. They're due a change of luck. They're due a change of fortune. They had a bit of a spark there, and they now sit down, feeling a whole lot better at 1-2. First serve goes long. Nicholls, all the pressure on this second serve.
Laban.
Venus,
Laban lang.
take your time.
So long.
Control your power and make this return. It's a double fault. It's a game to Alex and Venus.
Are you sure?
And we have this second set back on serve, and we can take a little breather and rejoice in the point that really started that all off, which was at 30 all. If you watch that point, you'll rejoice with us. That was the point that has changed the mood from Alex and Venus's side of the net. Alex winning that point single-handedly, and that set them up to break back, and they have just done that. I'm going to hand over to Katie.
Our lucky ding-dongs did it again. Thank you so much for coming in the room. There's loads of you piling in now. I think you're just hoping that it's possible that, and it is possible that. At 2-1 and they're about to serve. They could easily go level. Wouldn't that be incredible? Absolutely wonderful. Coach Sandra's gone off for a comfort break, and I'm excited. I don't see so much chemistry between the two of them today. But maybe it's because the camera is in a different position. I can't see their faces. I can just see Venus's face. I can't really see Alex's. And the ball boys are holding the umbrellas up for their keeping them cool. But that was a great win. Great win. And now they can. So we've had a few serves broken, haven't we? This game. This match. And they are now getting ready. They've had their ice on their neck. Now running back. Oh, this looks like mum got up. Like, come on, kid. All right then. She jumps up and she runs along. Munching on my lucky ding-dongs. Hello, Hill Roberts. In Spain, where this whole journey started for us, in Spain. So Alex is serving. It's Lovell, and Dan is back in the room. Oh, and they sent it over the net down the line. So that was a shame.
Love 15. Alex serving here, trying to level this second set at 2 games all. Got a spring in her step here. She looks a little bit more up, buoyed by that last game. Second serve now. Goes to Nicholls' forehand. Cross court.
Oh, Venus!
Come on, Venus. You've got to make
Tiny little drop shot, but it went in the net.
Tried a very delicate forehand, and I'm afraid she didn't get it over the net. So
yes, Mr. Rainier Poe, we've had loads of games. I'm sure it is about 5 gone to juice.
Alex now, love 30, having to try and get out escape in this game. That's a good back. Oh, great volley. And at the moment,
two are good. Come on, Alex. Laban lang.
Trying everything, but it's a little bit hard for Alex at the moment because Venus isn't imposing herself at the net.
Yvonne's saying that Venus is making too many errors, and I'm afraid she's right. Because even Alex doesn't want to blame Venus, does she? She wants to play a great game with her hero.
Second serve, love 40. And the return goes in the net. So we can still get out of this game. It's going to take a run of 3 more points. But yes, we all recognise Venus is 46. And this is not about winning tournaments now. This is...
your heart goes out to her, doesn't it? Because she doesn't want it.
This is an experience that is all about the next generation playing with the previous generation.
Was that a double fault?
And that game, unfortunately, does end in a double fault. And the match is now really going to be difficult from here. I think Alex is unsure of how Venus is feeling. And she's not wanting to really, I think, communicate as she might with one of her own generation. If she was playing with Sonmez or Jovic, I think she would be much more animated in conversation, but she's being more respectful and waiting to be spoken to, I think, which is understandable.
Whenever they are at the net, it's just
Yeah, doubles is a great game because when I played doubles, it was all after the serve. It was all serve volley, everything at the net. Everyone was trying to get to the net as much as possible, and it was great fun because I used to love playing the volley. In the modern game, there's much more play from the back of the court by one player, but the modern player plays a lot more tennis from. But when you come up against these double specialists, you'll notice that they win a lot more points at the net than maybe the players who come from the singles tour.
I had a piano in Ireland.
But there's quite a few double faults about today. Another double fault, this time from Mihalikova. And as we saw yesterday, these two may well blink, as we say, or get nervous as the winning line approaches, because it will be a big thing on their CV to beat Alex and Venus. 15 all. Forehand return from Alex. Venus gets that back, but it's put away again.
She got it back straight at the other player. She doesn't seem to find spaces.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Venus and Serena at Wimbledon in the doubles, based on Venus's form at the moment.
Are they playing together? Wow. Oh, that was a nice angle. Oh, dear.
I mean, everyone who's watching can see when Venus's returns go down the middle of the court, then the net player is there waiting. Another option on return is a lob return. And that's probably easier off a second serve than a first serve, but that's the other option to take away the dominant net player's advantage. But Alex here can expect possibly a backhand. You see the server has moved wide or a wider position, and she's going to look to send this with side spin, possibly to Alex's backhand. And Alex pulls her forehand wide. And
that's tough.
That 1 point to help them get the break back early in this second set, I hoped would spark a revival in Venus Williams, but she's just not feeling it. I suspect she's feeling her body more than the match, and that's inevitable.
Is that because we're not speaking very loud, Sister Maria? Is everyone else's audio all right? I think it might be just that we're a little bit quieter than usual because it's not quite as upbeat, but we'll try. And yeah. So also, whilst we're here, we talk about tomorrow a little bit, because tomorrow is going to be very exciting. Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock here, 5 o'clock for you, this is the draw for Wimbledon, which is really exciting. It's when we find out who's Alex got in her first round, and then obviously Dan will then put a video together of what her best strategy and tactics are to beat that person, whoever she's got in the first round. So we've got a couple of things, but we will go live tomorrow for the draw, for the Wimbledon draw. They don't do it live, do they, like the FA Cup? But they do a little program for it, which we see. I don't know whether you see.
The humans don't pick the names out. It's all done on computer. And so that always leaves a question mark. So, some of Alex's fans question how likely, for example, it is to draw Iva Jovic twice in succession at events, or be in the same section of the draw. And, the tennis is competing as a sport with the entertainment industry across the world. And so sometimes people question draws and say, is that player getting the tougher draw or getting the big names because they want to maximise their audience by attracting as many viewers to matches in the world of tennis? And while they do it with computers, you just never know, do you? But the names will be populated on the screen very quickly.
And we'll tell you all about it.
Right, so Venus is serving from the far end, and she needs to hold serve to have any chance in this second set. And finds a good first serve. Oh no, she doesn't. They're asking her to take it again. The net cord is it tells the opponents sometimes that it's a net cord, even when they're all thinking, well, it wasn't, because it's judging the vibration on the net cord. And I sometimes wonder whether it feels the minutiae of vibrations, which could have been caused by something else. But anyway, we're still on this second point, love 15.
Crunchy ding-dongs, people.
Second serve is good. Oh.
15 all. Every point counts right now.
Best shot Venus has hit in a long time, that cross-court backhand winner. Hopefully that gives her a bit of a boost. That first serve was good. Now she's going back to Nicholls. She's at the back of the court, Venus. Alex is at the net. Alex goes across
Yes!
and intercepts successfully with a backhand volley, 30-15.
Straight down between them. I like it when she does that. It's very clever. Good girl, Alex. Well done. She is labanning, if you can labanning. Do you think you can labanning? Labanlanging? That's probably Tagalish.
30-15, good first serve. Venus goes down the line. Nicholls is there to cover it. They're both going down the line now with forehands. Now Venus goes cross court, but at the net player.
She hits towards that net player too much.
Can't go down the middle. She was waiting at the net, and it's back to 30 all.
She, literally to her racket. Bless you, Venus. What's going on?
A lack of match play, really. Nicholls was already on the right side of the court, so it was unlikely that Mihalikova was going to intercept there and go across to the same side of the court. 30 all. First serve catches the net. But this has been a win-win for Alex. She was playing the doubles this week. Much more to do with playing with Venus Williams than worrying about how many matches they would win. They were certainly not going to get upset whenever they were going to lose. It was all about the occasion rather than the results this week for Alex. And so I just want them to enjoy it. It's always the competitor comes out though, and if you're not winning, it's hard to enjoy the match. Second serve, 40-30. Let's see if they can close out this game without another deuce. Second serve goes long, and we've got a deuce. Another deciding point. We don't like these today, I'm afraid.
Yes, Emil, it is. It's a bonus if they win. But we've got a fighter on our hands here. And there's the coach and mum and dad.
They've all got the same mood. We're not actually being any different to mum and dad at the moment. And they're obviously Alex's biggest supporters. But even they are looking a bit glum. It's a second serve now on this deciding point. Venus Williams going to Olivia Nicholls in the ad court. That's the side they've chosen to take this deciding point on. And she's finished with a second double fault, and Venus has had enough, I'm afraid. And she's not enjoying, I think probably not enjoying how her body feels. That's the only explanation. I've been 46.
Have you, darling?
Not that long ago.
You don't look like it.
And unless you're something extraordinary and have gone through probably ice baths, massages, and eaten all the right things, it's incredibly difficult day in, day out to get your body moving in the same way as these youngsters on court. And we're in potentially the last game now, as Olivia Nicholls is serving for the match.
Potentially the last game.
And I just hope Alex and Venus can smile and have some positive body language before this match is out.
Yes.
Because they won't have thought they were going to win the doubles. I don't believe this week.
Okay. 30.
15
No, 15 all. I didn't think they'd won that point.
But from Alex's point of view, she's moving absolutely fine.
Yes, and her elbow seems to be no bother.
She's not showing any discomfort these last 2 days, so I think that's all good signs for next week. She returns now with a forehand deep. She'll get another forehand. She goes down the line. Now she'll go back down the line. Both players going down the line. And Mihalikova tries to intercept, but she's found the net.
That's good. So Alex there was just, she was keeping on down the line because otherwise she would have gone to the net woman. And then the net woman came and grabbed it anyway.
She will have done lots of practices where she just hits using the tram lines as the target. And she's a great exponent of the down the line shot. 15:30. Venus goes back to the net player, and then we're back to 30 all.
Sister Maria, nobody could blame Alex for this loss. Those people who are nasty, they couldn't blame her. They would have to blame Venus, except we would choose not to blame anyone, won't we? We would choose just to be good fans and enjoy the tennis. But nobody could blame Alex. And if they do, come into this room, stay here.
Katie will tell them off.
I will tell them off. I will. It's bad.
30 all. Good return from Alex. Now she gets a short forehand. She goes back to the server. Now she goes down the line. Venus comes across and picks up the short ball.
Yes! And that was lovely because Venus did it, and she needs a bit of a pep up, I think.
Venus closes out the point, and they have a break point chance.
Come on, a break point at 5-1. I love it. Do you think they can do it?
Alex does a little fist pump. They do a little fist pump together, and all things are well in the world for a point. Although Venus's mood has yet to lead to a smile on her face. Maybe this point will help. They'll get a second serve. Come on, Venus. Smack one of your big forehands for a clean winner. Sit down and have a smile. That's what we're hoping. Second serve. Backhand return is good. Now she'll get... she does force the error, and she's pleased.
Yes!
But the mood on her face is not
happy.
Not happy, but that was a better game.
New balls, please. They're saying, oh, bless her. She doesn't look happy. But to be fair, I don't think she's looked happy since she came on, really. They haven't had that joyous...
It reminds me of when my dad was in a mood, and I just didn't know what to say. Alex looks a little bit
where to put herself.
I'm not sure what's going on, Venus, but you're not really
oh, poor Alex,
giving me a good vibe.
No, there's not the joyous, the playfulness. I don't know what happened, but guys, we are on 9,689. That's nearly 9,700. If just a few of you just pop in from the shadows and press subscribe, you can join us. Well, you can join us anyway, honestly, but you can join us for the rest of the season. Well, we do every single Alex match. It doesn't matter. Even after Wimbledon, we'll be back here. We're going to do Wimbledon live. We're going to be there with our cameras in the queue and on the courts, and we'll be giving you actual live footage there. So please do subscribe. I'd love to see us go over 9,700 because I like to see the numbers go up. Don't ask me why. It's just fun. But for now, they are going back.
Alex will come out and serve now at 2-5.
Serving for the match. Well, not serving to
not
keep
a
it
lot.
in the match.
Not a huge amount of conversation there at that last changeover event. Communication doubles is key. And I feel a little bit for Alex because it was great playing with Venus yesterday.
It seemed like a lovely atmosphere yesterday, didn't
Venus
it?
today has been, I'm not sure, in the best of moods, regardless.
I agree.
Regardless of the her tennis. But
they're having a little pomp together without a smile.
She was a
from
clinical
Venus.
winner in her day, wasn't she? And when you're the best in the world, which she was for a number of years, multiple Grand Slam winner, you don't become a winning machine without hating losing, and I suspect that's all it is.
Yes, but she didn't lose from the beginning.
She's instinctively, that's just her tennis
You
instinct.
can't put yourself up. Well, she's 30 love now.
The comeback's on, folks.
It says 15 all there. Was it
Must have been a double fault.
Oh, that looked like a win. All right. Okay, let's make it a comeback.
Comeback has to start here. 15 all. 2-5. Just one break of serve now.
Oh, goodness me.
That went through Venus. Well, it was a makeable volley.
Kaya mo yan, Alex. That's like, I do that. It looks like there's a hole in my racket. Oh.
Well, she gets the volley in this time. 30 all.
Come on. Kaya mo yan, Alex. Kaya mo yan. Laban. Is that a replay?
Yeah, that was a replay. 30 all. First serve from Alex is good to the backhand. Now she'll go cross court. Mihalikova goes cross court. Nicholls gets the volley, and they have earned themselves their first match point. And in effect, it's 2 match points.
Oh, boy. I'm feeling a little bit queasy.
It's been difficult for Alex today in more ways than one.
Venus! I like it when Venus gets them because she might smile. She seems so unhappy today.
Return goes to Venus at the net, and she puts the backhand volley away for a winner. And now it's a deciding point. And we seem to have had 6 of them in as many games, it feels like. Alex comes forward this point, and they've gone long, and the game is all over, I'm afraid. And Alex and Venus have lost the doubles today. And
I feel a little bit flat.
If anything, there's no real point analysing the tennis. For those of you who could see, clearly Venus was a little bit slower today in her movement. I think that's perfectly understandable, but she wasn't moving as well. Her reactions at the net were slow. And what often happens when your feet aren't moving as well as they should, your footwork isn't there, and some of her shots were played without the necessary footwork, and they were going out, misfiring, call it what you will. And it left Alex with a partner who was just a little bit grumpy and in the mood, and it was difficult to get that joy that came through yesterday when they were winning. But Alex has had that experience. I think she'll obviously remember yesterday's match and playing with Venus in that environment yesterday, where they were all smiles, and that's why she really prioritised coming to Bad Homburg and having that opportunity to play with the legend. And today's match will be forgotten when she looks back in her career. She'll remember yesterday and all the smiles.
Yes, she will, and we will.
Playing with Venus in those conditions is what she'll take away from this week.
And Pillow Prime is absolutely right. Wimbledon is waving. Tomorrow morning, we're going to go live for the draw. And the draw is when we find out it's 5 p.m. your time and 10 a.m. our time. And we find out who Alex's first opponent is at Wimbledon. And we know, because she's seeded, we know for sure that it won't be another seed. So it's not going to be anybody in the top 32, which is good news. And then there are other players who are beneath, who Dan thinks are a little bit more of a threat. But there are other players, there are 96 other players, and those 96 other players could be any one of them that Alex plays. Second round is the same. You do not, if she's a seed, which she is, she will not play another seed. So there are 2 rounds that we hope the target for Alex this year at Wimbledon, from Coach Dan anyway, is that we get her to the 3rd round, where she will play. Definitely or maybe play another seed.
Well, you can't say definitely, because one of those top 8 seeds
might have been toppled.
Might have been beaten in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And that's very possible given the form of some of those top 8 players at the moment.
Yep, it is.
But yes, in terms of Alex, she has now 3 full days to recover, if not 4, depending on which side of the draw she is. Remember, if she's put in the half that Iga Swiatek is in, she will be playing on Tuesday. If she's in the opposite half of the draw to Iga Swiatek, she'll be playing Monday. The weather looks dry. There shouldn't be any delays or any suspensions in terms of play that are going to cause matches to be put back. So it's very simple. Wimbledon's a very traditional event. They stick to how they do things year on year, and it's very good that the defending champion in the men's comes out on Monday and plays, and their half, the rest of that half, so Yannick Sinner's half, will play on the Monday. And in the women's, the defending champion always plays first on the Tuesday, and their half of the draw plays on Tuesday. So we know that for certain. It's why Katie and me go down on the Monday, because we can guarantee that we'll see everyone play we want to over Tuesday and Wednesday, because everyone who wins on Monday plays on Wednesday, and everyone who hasn't yet played, who plays on Tuesday, we can see them on the Tuesday. So that's why we go, because we've strategically know that if you want to catch a player, then you're guaranteed to see them between Tuesday morning and Wednesday night. And the other good thing is the doubles starts on the Wednesday normally, and if not the Wednesday, the Thursday.
And we'll be there taking you with us in our little phones and doing whatever we can for a live broadcast. It'll a little bit depend on the 5G, but we will pop little lives up every now and then and pop little videos up to just keep it all going for you and keep the excitement, because we'll be very excited, and we'll also be camping and all of that. We'll show you how to do that if any of you are in the UK. Pillow Prime, grateful for the podcast. Until our next game, see you back there. We'll surely be back until we won the Grand Slam. Yes, well, over time. She'll win it over time. And, oh, look, we're up to 94. We're only 6 people off. So if there's 6 of you sitting in the sidelines, not sure what to do, pop subscribe on if you fancy it. And if you don't worry about it at all. Just keep enjoying what we're doing, and we're grateful that you're here with us.
Yep, we're just the calm before all the hectic carry on at Wimbledon. It's a very busy event. They're trying to expand with expand the grounds, extend the place with a lot more courts so they can do all the qualifying, and just put in more pathways for all the spectators, because unlike some of the other Grand Slams, it's actually quite tight now walking around when all the crowds are in.
And actually, because we're queuing, we get in at 10 o'clock, which is, bang on the moment it opens. So I will take some footage to show you before all the other people arrive, to show you what it all looks like. And Henman Hill is so fun. I'll do some fun footage for you there. And I think I'm going to take you up into Wimbledon Village and show you how all the shops are decorated, and it's really a carnival atmosphere up there. And yeah, well, anything else, just pop it on the community post. Ask us what you want. Shucks, seems Ding Dong Magic didn't work today, but I got an idea that might help Alex at Wimbledon. Oh, what is it, Cubs? Tell us. Are we going to give her some more ding dongs? We'd definitely take some down and try and give them to her, but I don't know if it's going to work. Probably as she leaves a court as opposed to when she's arriving, because when she's arriving, she'd be in the zone, wouldn't she?
Yeah, depending on which court Alex gets put on, I think we know all the courts really well at Wimbledon, and we're confident that we'll be able to get very close to her, especially on the outside courts. Yeah. And that's more likely to happen in rounds 1 and 2 or in the first round of the doubles, when there are so many matches to be scheduled and she's not playing one of the big names. So a lot will depend on how they see it, but I suspect Alex will be put on court 2 this year, first round, or court 3, or court 18, or court 12.
18 is a nice one.
They're all courts with quite a lot of seating, but they're not the biggest show courts.
And centre 1 and 2 you have to buy tickets for, but 18 you can't buy tickets for, so you have to queue. And the worst thing about it is, if it's hot, you have to drink a lot, obviously, because you need to keep hydrated. But if you nip to the loo, you lose your seat. You have to queue up again. You can't even have like I go and Dan saves my seat and then the other way around. You can't do it. So that's a little bit tricky. We need to manage that properly.
Yeah, on certain courts you can, because they haven't got the stewards. But Alex, I think, will be put on bigger courts now than she would have done last year.
Yeah, for sure. But then if you think about it, it'll all be down to, we've always said, we'd expected to be on centre court, but we always say that, and then sometimes it doesn't happen. So yes, the draw will be very exciting. Very exciting tomorrow. New subscriber, hello Jeanette. I love listening to you both and your full support of our tennis princess. Oh Jeanette, thank you so much. That's lovely to I like it when people come in and say, hello, I'm here, I'm newbie. Well, look, Jeanette, ask any questions you like. Ask any questions, because nothing is an idiot. Nobody is an idiot. We're very supportive here. We know that there are some people who know everything about tennis. I could name them. They're in the chat. And then there are some people who are really new to tennis because they've come in because they've got Alex Eala as their fan. It is the one they support. But so if you want to know why people shouting ace, I don't understand it, you just pop it in. There's no daft questions in this chat. Maybe you're a tennis player yourself. Don't know. Maybe you are. We will see. And hopefully you'll come back for the draw tomorrow, because that really will be important, or exciting anyway, to see who she's playing against. I'll be excited to see that. And then it's straight through to, there's no play for us this Saturday and Sunday then, is there?
No, so Bad Homburg finishes on the Saturday.
Good. So they all get a chance to get off to Wimbledon.
that will be interesting. Eastbourne is also happening, where Alex played last year and got to the final. That will finish on Saturday, and then players who are in those events on Saturday have a day's rest. But a lot of the players prefer to have rest leading into the big events these days. And the players that tend to play are the players that are either in need of ranking points or need of trying to get into form. And so that's why Alex really has earned the luxury of not needing to have a busy week leading into Wimbledon, because she's had such a good run in recent weeks that she's got enough ranking points in the bank. And so I think she looked at this week and thought, yeah, I'll go, but I'm not ending bad Homburg because I've got this big opportunity to play doubles with Venus Williams. And that's what she's done. And she's now sort of had less thinking time. Sometimes waiting when you're young and excited for the big events can be detrimental. So occupying her time and being busy for a few days without being too stressful on her body, I don't think it's such a bad thing. And as I have said in the last week, she will have a month off, give or take a couple of days, after Wimbledon. So whenever she finishes at Wimbledon, she's then not playing the rest of July, and she'll go across to Canada and America for the beginning of August and get ready to play on the hard court. So don't worry about her having enough rest. She's going to have plenty of rest straight after Wimbledon.
Yes, and we've got lots of Canadian fans who come on here, so that'll be nice for them. They'll be in their own time zone. But then we have to start getting up at crazy times in the night again, where you guys have had to do that for a little while. I will ask our chief witch doctor to organise a watch along together, and the other witches from neighbouring tribes. They will be performing all sorts of spells and incantations during the match. Oh, you're funny, Cubs. You're very funny. Yeah, I'm not sure how that'll go, but well, enjoy. So I think that might be that for today. Are we done for today?
We are.
We've told them what we're doing tomorrow.
We're going to be doing the draw a similar time to today's match. So that'll be about 5:15 in the Philippines. Then I'll be busy plotting Alex's route to glory.
And I'll be having my hair done.
And working out how she's going to beat her first opponent. And then we'll be all full steam ahead for organising which courts and where we're going to target to go and watch matches on Monday and Tuesday. So yes, we're pretty good for today. We're going to have some rest ourselves.
Yeah. Just if you want to be in the first 9,700 subscribers, you've only got 4 people to. You better hurry. You better rush along there, because we are the channel that does everything without AI, and are very what you see is what you get. You don't get this level of production scale and capacity, and the moving around of things, and the errors and the all sorts of us being silly from anything that with AI all over it, do they really? But we love that you're here, whether you subscribed or you didn't, and we will see you tomorrow for the draw. Same time, same place.
Fingers crossed for
Same
Alex.
time, different place. Yes, fingers crossed.
Okay, thanks for